In the heart of adversity, the human spirit finds its strength. Imagine a protagonist who we'll call Sam. Sam's world is a tempest, a storm of challenges and obstacles that seem insurmountable. He's been dealt a tough hand, and it's as if he's been shackled to a life of hardship. Sam is at the bottom of a deep, dark well, where the light of prosperity and victory appears to be an unreachable dream. His life is a constant battle, a relentless struggle against poverty and misfortune. It's as if every step he takes, he's walking on broken glass. Every breath he takes, he's gasping for air. His pockets are empty, his spirit is broken, and his heart is heavy with the weight of his circumstances. The world around him is a blur of gray, a seemingly endless cycle of hardship and heartache. It's as if he's trapped in a maze with no exit, a labyrinth of despair that offers no respite. The walls of his world are closing in on him, and he feels cornered, defeated, and overwhelmed. He wakes up every day to the same dreary landscape, the same bleak horizon. His dreams are filled with images of a better life, a brighter future, but they seem like distant mirages, elusive and unattainable. His hopes are like sand slipping through his fingers, and his spirits are sinking like a stone in a deep, dark ocean. Sam's story is a testament to the human condition, a poignant illustration of the harsh realities that many face. His existence is a struggle, his life is a battlefield, and his spirit is a warrior. He's fighting a war against adversity, a war that seems unwinnable, a war that seems endless. But even in the darkest hour, even in the bleakest circumstances, there's a glimmer of hope, a spark of resilience. It's this glimmer, this spark, that keeps Sam going, that pushes him to keep fighting, to keep struggling, to keep persevering. In the midst of despair, the seed of hope begins to sprout. When everything seems lost, the faintest glimmer of hope can ignite the path to victory. Our protagonist, weathered by the storms of life, finds themselves in a sea of despair, seemingly devoid of any ray of hope. But as the saying goes, it's always darkest before the dawn. In the midst of the gloom, our protagonist stumbles upon a spark, a small beacon that promises to light up the path ahead. This beacon of hope is not a grand spectacle, but a simple, unexpected thing. It could be a kind word from a stranger, a random act of kindness, or even a forgotten memory that reminds them of their innate strength. It's not the size of the beacon that matters, but the warmth it emits. This tiny spark, insignificant to some, becomes a torchlight for our protagonist. Suddenly, the world isn't as dark as it seemed. The path that was once obscured by shadows and fear now seems navigable. This beacon, this glimmer of hope, stirs something within our protagonist. It touches the resilient spirit that lies dormant within them, inspiring them to rise, to fight, to overcome. In the face of adversity, our protagonist discovers a truth. Hope is not something that's given. It's something that's found. It's not a destination, but a journey. It's the courage to face the unknown, the strength to keep going when the odds are stacked against you. It's the belief that no matter how tough the storm, there's always a rainbow at the end. This newfound hope becomes their compass, guiding them through the turbulent seas of life. It fuels their determination, it ignites their will to survive, and most importantly, it gives them the courage to dream again. This beacon of hope becomes a testament to their resilience, a symbol of their unyielding spirit. It serves as a reminder that no matter how bleak the situation, there's always a way out, always a path forward. And with this realization, our protagonist takes the first step on their journey to overcome adversity. And so, the journey to overcome adversity begins. The climb may be steep, but every step forward is a step towards triumph. Welcome to The Climb, the journey of our protagonist who has chosen to rise above adversity. This is the stage where the battle is fought, not on the outside, but within the inner recesses of the soul. Imagine a hill. It's a tall one towering above you, casting a long and intimidating shadow. It's steep and rocky, and the path is far from clear. This hill is a metaphor for the challenges our protagonist faces. But remember, it's not about the size of the hill, it's about the strength of the person climbing it. As our protagonist stands at the foot of this hill, they feel the weight of their circumstances, the gravity of their situation. But they also feel something else, something stronger, resolve. This is where they decide to take the first step, and then another and another. beginning their journey upwards. The climb is not easy. There are moments when they stumble, moments when they fall. They scrape their knees, they bruise their hands, but they do not quit. They do not give in, because they know that the pain of the fall is temporary, but the pain of not trying, of not climbing, is permanent. These falls, these stumbles, they are not setbacks. They are lessons, opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Each time our protagonist falls, they rise again, dusting off the dirt, nursing their wounds, and moving forward with renewed determination. They learn to appreciate the climb, to find joy in the journey, to see beauty in the struggle, because they know that every step they take, no matter how small, is a step towards triumph, a step towards overcoming their adversity. The climb is a testament to their resilience, their perseverance, their courage. It is a testament to the power of the human spirit, the power to overcome, to rise above, to triumph. Each fall is not a failure, but an opportunity to rise stronger. Remember, the climb might be steep, but it is not insurmountable. And with each step, each stumble, each fall, our protagonist is not just climbing a hill. They are climbing towards hope, towards triumph, towards a better tomorrow. In the face of adversity, we find our true selves. This is the moment where our protagonist's journey takes a pivot. It's the turning point, where their determination meets opportunity, and they take a significant stride towards their goal. Imagine a person standing at the edge of a precipice, staring at a chasm of despair. Behind them, the crumbling path of adversity that led them here. Ahead, an uncertain future. But within them, a spark that refuses to be extinguished. It's this spark that ignites the fire of change. Our protagonist, who was once overwhelmed by the weight of their circumstance, now boldly faces the adversity that stands in their way. They look at the chasm, not with fear, but with resolve. They take a deep breath, muster up the courage, and decide to leap. This leap, my friends, is not just a physical action, it's a mental and emotional leap. It's a leap of faith in their abilities, a leap of trust in their resilience. This leap symbolizes their refusal to be held back by their circumstances, their refusal to let adversity define their destiny. They land on the other side of the chasm, their heart pounding in their chest. They look back at the chasm they've just crossed, and it's a moment of revelation. They realize that the chasm was not an obstacle but a stepping stone that propelled them towards their goal. This stride is not just a physical movement. It's a symbol of their personal growth. It's a testament to their resilience and determination. This stride, whether big or small, is a victory. And it's this victory that boosts their confidence, that fuels their determination to keep moving forward. It's in this moment of triumph that they realize they are not defined by their adversity, but by how they overcome it. Their spirit, once crushed by adversity, now soars with newfound strength and resolve. With each victory, no matter how small, the shadow of adversity begins to fade. The path ahead may still be fraught with challenges, but they are no longer a victim of their circumstances. They are a victor. They are the master of their destiny. Adversity does not define us. It shapes us into the person we are meant to become. Imagine a seed buried deep within the earth. It's dark, it's cold, and the weight of the world presses down upon it. But the seed doesn't give up. It fights, it struggles, it perseveres, and through that struggle it transforms. It breaks through the darkness, reaching towards the warmth and the light. From a tiny seed, a mighty tree grows, standing tall against the wind and weather, a symbol of strength and resilience. Just like that seed, our protagonists too had to face the darkness of adversity. They were buried under the weight of despair, hopelessness, and self-doubt. But they didn't let it crush them. They chose to fight, to struggle, to persevere. And through that struggle, they too transformed. They found strength they didn't know they possessed. They discovered resilience they didn't know they had. They uncovered a spirit that refused to be broken. And with each challenge they overcame, they grew. They evolved. They became more than they ever thought they could be. But their triumph over adversity wasn't just about overcoming the circumstances they faced. No, it was something much more profound. It was a victory over self-doubt, over despair. It was a victory over the belief that they couldn't, that they weren't enough. It was a victory over the fear that held them back, the fear that told them they would fail. And so they stood tall, just like that mighty tree, a symbol of strength and resilience. They stood as a testament to the power of the human spirit, to the power of perseverance, to the power of belief in oneself. Adversity didn't define them, it shaped them. It shaped them into someone who could face the darkness and still reach for the light. It shaped them into someone who could fall and still rise again. It shaped them into someone who could face the worst of life and still choose to live, to fight, to triumph. In the end, the victory over adversity was not just a victory over circumstance, but a victory over self-doubt and despair. The human spirit is resilient, capable of overcoming even the most daunting obstacles. Throughout history, it has proven itself to be indefatigable, rising above trials and tribulations and emerging stronger than ever before. Our protagonist's journey is just one of many examples that illustrate this power. In the face of adversity, they found strength in the core of their being. Each setback, each stumble, each moment of despair did not spell the end. Instead, they became stepping stones, building blocks that led them to where they are today. Their spirit, that innate, indomitable force, refused to bow down, refused to surrender. Adversity, as challenging as it may be, is not a pitfall, but rather a catalyst. It sparks a transformation, a metamorphosis that brings out the very best in us. It forces us to dig deep, to find resources within ourselves that we never knew existed. It pushes us to our limits and then nudges us a little further, showing us that our boundaries are, in fact, illusions, constructs of our own making. Our protagonist's journey is a testament to this transformative power of adversity. They faced their trials head-on, stood their ground, and fought their battles with valor. They didn't just overcome their adversities, they used them as stepping stones to rise higher, to reach further. They turned their obstacles into opportunities, their challenges into victories. Their story is a reminder that the human spirit is an incredible force, a force that can conquer adversity, a force that thrives in the face of challenges, a force that, when unleashed, is unstoppable. They are a living testament to the power of the human spirit, an embodiment of resilience, perseverance, and determination. Their story is our story, a story of overcoming, a story of triumph, a story of the indomitable human spirit. It is a story that resonates with each one of us, reminding us of our own strength, our own resilience, our own power. In the heart of adversity lies the power of the human spirit. Every story of adversity carries a message of hope. This simple truth has been the heart of our journey today, a journey that began in the darkest hours of adversity, where hope seemed like a distant illusion. Yet, even in those moments, we discovered that the smallest glimmer of hope could illuminate the darkest path. We've walked together through the stages of this journey, exploring the power of resilience and the strength of the human spirit. We've seen how adversity, no matter how daunting, can be a catalyst for growth and transformation. We've learned that the climb to overcome adversity, though steep and arduous, can lead to a turning point that changes everything. In the face of adversity, we've witnessed the triumph of the human spirit. We've seen how the courage to confront our challenges, coupled with the determination to overcome them, can lead us to unimaginable heights. We've seen how the power of hope can propel us forward, transforming our struggles into victories, our fears into courage, and our dreams into reality. We've learned that hope is not just a passive wish, but an active force that can shape our destiny. It is the spark that ignites the flame of resilience within us, empowering us to rise above our circumstances and to transform adversity into opportunity. In the end, it all comes down to hope. Hope that fuels our journey, hope that lights our path, hope that inspires us to reach for the stars, to dream big, and to never give up. It's this hope that carries us through our darkest times, that guides us towards the light at the end of the tunnel, and that infuses our lives with meaning and purpose. So as we conclude our journey today, remember this: each of us carries within us a beacon of hope, a beacon that can light our way through the darkest nights, that can guide us towards a brighter tomorrow, and that can inspire us to rise above our challenges and to create a future filled with possibility. In the end, adversity doesn't just challenge us, it invites us to rise, to hope, to overcome,